Have you ever failed so many times that you started to believe success just wasn't meant for you? Maybe your business collapsed. Maybe you're on your fourth or fifth attempt and everyone is telling you to just give up. Listen, failure is not the opposite of success. It is the price of admission. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of a man who failed 11 times, lost everything, and was once a laughingstock before building a $10 million company. If you've ever felt like quitting, this story will change your life. Victor Chen didn't start out poor. He had a family, an education, and ambition. But at 22, he opened a store, and it failed. Then, an online business. It failed. A food delivery startup, a clothing line, an event company. By 26, Victor was known as the guy who keeps failing. His friends stopped calling. His family was embarrassed. He felt the weight of judgment, but the worst part was his own doubt. He'd lie awake thinking, maybe I'm not an entrepreneur. Maybe I'm just a failure. Finally, at 27, he hit rock bottom. His sixth business collapsed. He was evicted, broke, and declared bankruptcy. He moved back into his childhood bedroom, feeling like he had absolutely nothing left. One night, looking at rejection letters, Victor made a choice. "One more try," he whispered. "If I fail again, I'm done." He took a job as a waiter to make ends meet. Every night he served successful people, feeling like a ghost in his own life. One evening, a regular customer named Mr. Joe noticed him. Mr. Joe was a self-made millionaire. He looked at Victor and said, "You're too smart to be a waiter." Victor was honest. "I've failed at 7 businesses." Mr. Joe smiled. "I failed 11 times before my first success. If you're serious about trying again, meet me at 6 a.m. tomorrow. I'll teach you what I learned, but only if you're ready to actually listen." The next morning, Victor was there at 5:45 a.m. Mr. Joe gave him the 3 laws that turned his life around. Study before you start. Victor's previous failures were passion without preparation. Mr. Joe taught him, spend 3 months learning the industry, the market, and the competition. Don't guess. No. Commit to 18 months. Most people quit when things get hard in the first 6 months. Mr. Joe taught him that any real business takes at least 18 months to gain traction. You have to endure the suffering period to reach the breakthrough. Master one thing. Victor had been trying to do everything. Mr. Joe told him to pick one service and be so good at it that people couldn't ignore him. Victor didn't launch for 3 months. He studied. Then he launched Tech Lead Connect, LinkedIn lead generation for tech companies. Only that. Month 5, struggling. Month 8, his father told him to quit. But Victor remembered. 18 months. He kept going. By month 14, he had consistent income. By month 18, he landed a major client. 5 years later, his company was making $10 million a year. Victor's story teaches us that failure isn't a dead end, it's just the road. The difference between success and failure isn't luck or talent, it's simply this: showing up one more time after you fall down. If you are thinking of quitting, remember Victor. You don't need a miracle. You need a foundation. You need patience. And you need to commit to the long game. If this story gave you the courage to try again, hit the like button right now. Not for me, but as a commitment to yourself. In the comments below, tell me, I'm on attempt number X. Let's see how many of us are still fighting. Subscribe to this channel for more stories of people who refuse to quit. You are not alone in this fight. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Just keep going.